Hello, my friends. For today's beer review, we're going to be taking a look at Alaskan Brewery's Double Black IPA. So what we have here is a pretty special offering from Alaskan Brewery. This is their Black Imperial India Pale Ale. Comes in at 7.7% ABV, which seems, it could be a little higher for being an Imperial Black IPA, but I've seen lower too, so it's decent. The commercial description on this beer, well, there isn't a one. It says it is a limited edition specialty beer. It says store in a cool, dry place. Natural sedimentation may occur. Really not more information on the beer label than that. I'm a big fan of black IPAs, and I know how they should taste, so I'm pretty critical on them. Alaskan, they're an okay brewery. They're definitely not like this wow impressive one. However, this is of their like single bottle specialty line, so it may be good. I'm not going to go into it with any kind of bias. I just know that Alaskan sometimes isn't the most impressive brewery, but we'll see. I'm going to be drinking this out of my standard Ginger Man pint glass today. So let's just crack it right open and see how good their Imperial Black IPA is. Straight out, the color is a very dark brown. Let's see if I can generate a little bit of head on this here. Formed a nice finger and a half of medium brown colored head. Holding it up into the light, it would appear black, but it is actually ridiculously dark ruby. It is super dark red color. As far as the smell is concerned, nice. It's got bitterness. It's also got sweet tropical fruit like mango, peach, pineapple. But it also has kind of a spicy, malty sort of backbone to it also, which is, to be expected with it being a black IPA. The spiciness is kind of interesting. It mingles nicely with the fruit smells, though. It seems to have an actually pretty nice head. It's sticking around for a while. It's very thick and creamy. And it's not subsiding too terribly much. Let's give it a taste and see what it's all about. Yeah. It kind of falls flat on its face as far as the taste is concerned. It's not bad. You could get away with calling this a black IPA. It's definitely got malt. And there's a hoppy bitterness to it. But the only thing making this an IPA is the very end of the development. That being that the bitterness it has is a hoppy bitterness, not a malty bitterness or like a woody bitterness. Typically, I like it when there's also some fruitiness up front, which is, typical of a regular IPA. I like it when they're able to harmoniously blend those deep, dark, malty tones, sometimes even to the level of dark chocolate or coffee, with those bright, fruity tones of like an IPA. It's very hard to do. I think a black IPA is something that takes a lot of time and talent, and something has to be mastered, and not a lot of breweries I've found can do it. Once again, I think the brewery who does it the absolute best, better than anyone, is Stone with their sublimely self-righteous black IPA. That thing is spot on. That is a 10 out of 10. As far as this one goes, it kind of just tastes like a Doppelbock with a bitter, hoppy ending to it. It's kind of boring. It's not bad. It's a good session beer. I could actually session through this. But it's unimpressive. I think it would deserve a rating of 4.9, maybe a 5 out of 10. It's just right in the middle. It's not gross or anything. I mean, it doesn't taste bad. You could drink it, but it's not a good beer either. It's just it's all right. It'll do for a black IPA. You know, if you go to a bar and all they've got is domestic beer and then they've got this, you know, then get that. But it's actually a very long, bitter, lingering taste. So, just to reiterate the flavor development, it's just malt up front. And I'm not talking like coffee or chocolate, just straight up malt, like a Shiner Bock or a Bock style beer or a Doppelbock. And then it just ends on a hoppy, bitter note. But there are no fruits associated with those hops. There's no coffee or chocolate associated with those malts. It's just malts, hop bitterness, kind of boring. 4.9 to 5 out of 10 is what I'm feeling. That has been my review of Alaskan Brewery's Double Black IPA. Hope you guys enjoyed the beer review as always, and stay tuned for the next one.